Hey guys, it's Steve Daner here from Mortgage Architects. Today I'd like to talk to you about ways for you to be able to improve your credit score. I want to start off by explaining that generally in the mortgage space, what lenders are looking for is what's known as two, and two. That's two forms of credit, and ideally they like to see how people manage credit cards because that's discretionary spending. They want those two forms of credit to be established for a minimum of 2 years, and each of those items has to have a minimum limit of $2,000. So some ways that you can look to try to make sure that your credit score is high, you want to make sure you pay your bills on time. So the minute that your credit card statement comes out, it's automatically reported through to the credit agencies, Equifax and TransUnion, etc. So you want to make sure that the balance that's showing on your credit card statement is ideally not exceeding 50% of the available limit. So, for example, back to our example of a $2,000 credit card limit, if that credit card statement comes out and you are below 50%, so less than $1,000 on the balance, and you're paying that regularly on time, your credit score will be very, very high. Okay. If conversely, that credit card statement comes out and the balance is 75% of the $2,000 or $1,500, your credit score will actually start to slide even though you're making payments regularly if that balance is at 75% across time. And the last point is that if you're maxed out every time the credit card statement comes out, or you're 100% of the $2,000 available to you, your credit score will actually start to decline even more seriously, even though you're making the payments regularly. And the premise is that as you get closer to 75, 80, 100% of the available $2,000 to you, if you are close to that limit across time, the thought process is that you're not managing your discretionary spending effectively, and your credit score will start to decline. Okay. The other tip is watch how many times you apply for credit. Okay. Things like credit cards and personal loans and lines of credit and vehicles and things like that are hard hits to your credit score. And even though inquiries only encompass about, I think it's about 10% of the new matrix that Equifax came out about a year and a half ago, you still want to be cautious of the fact that inquiries that are excessive will have a negative effect on your credit score as well. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure if you have any unpaid collection items, so that's something that's been sent through to a collection agency, you want to get that off your credit score as soon as report as soon as you can. Call the credit agency, negotiate for a settlement amount. Even though it will still show as a negative entry on your credit score, it looks better that you took the action of resolving it moving forward. Okay. And the last little tip is that get a copy of your credit report semi regularly. Okay. And go through it with somebody who knows how to read it and interpret it, and look for inaccurate information. Quite regularly, creditors will, say for example, you'll close a bill or trade line, and they'll not report through to the credit agency that the account's been closed. Okay, you want to make sure that's done because it's better to be able to have that being reported as closed on your credit report. So that's it for now. Any questions, give me a call. I'm online at themortgageguyniagara.com. There's lots of great stuff on there. Again, I'm Steve Daynard with Mortgage Architects. Have a great day.